Chosen one, have you ever paused and wondered why people seem so drawn to you, even from afar? Whether it's a curious glance, a quiet observation, or a feeling that you're being watched when no one appears near, there's an undeniable truth. You carry a light that others can't ignore. This isn't a coincidence, it's a divine mark of your calling. But what exactly makes you so captivating? What hidden forces are at work behind the scenes, making others pay such close attention to your every move? In today's video, we will uncover 8 remarkable reasons why people are secretly watching you. These aren't just surface-level observations. They reveal profound truths about who you are, the divine mission you carry, and why your life is such a magnet for attention. By the end of this journey, you'll gain not only understanding, but also a renewed strength to stand confidently in the purpose God has placed within you. Before diving in, I want to invite you to comment 999 below. Let this be your declaration of readiness to embrace the truth of your identity and the powerful path God has carved out for you. To those who have supported this channel through Super Thanks, I offer my deepest gratitude. Your kindness fuels this mission of spreading light and encouragement to many, and your generosity does not go unnoticed. Thank you for being such an integral part of this journey. As we explore these 8 reasons, keep this in mind. Your light does not just shine, it illuminates. It reveals hope in a world filled with shadows, stirring admiration and curiosity, and yes, even envy in the hearts of others. Why do people feel compelled to watch you, to analyze your every step, even when they don't understand it themselves? Stay with us until the end, and you'll discover the astonishing truths that explain this phenomenon. Trust me, the final reason is a revelation that will inspire and empower you to walk boldly into your destiny. So, are you ready to uncover the mystery of why you're always in the spotlight? Let's begin this eye-opening journey together. God's chosen ones. 8 reasons why people are watching you in secret. Chosen. 1. Have you ever felt like no matter where you go, all eyes seem to follow you? Even in moments of solitude, there's a lingering sense that your every move is being watched, your every word silently weighed. This isn't your imagination. It's the powerful energy you carry. You radiate something unique, a divine aura that attracts attention and stirs curiosity in ways even you may not fully comprehend. But why is this happening to you? What is it about your presence that compels people to observe, analyze, and sometimes even envy you? In today's video, we're going to reveal the 8 profound and often hidden reasons why everyone is secretly watching you. Each reason will take you deeper into the truth of who you are and the extraordinary mission you carry as one of God's chosen ones. By the end, you'll not only understand why you are a magnet for attention, but also how to walk boldly in the light that God has placed within you. You are part of something far greater than yourself, and the journey to uncovering this truth begins now. Before we begin, I want to take a moment to invite you to comment 777 below. Let this number be a symbol of your faith and readiness to embrace the destiny that God has set before you. To everyone who has supported this channel through Super Thanks, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Your generosity is a blessing, and your contributions enable us to continue shining light into the lives of others. You are deeply appreciated, and your role in this mission does not go unnoticed. As we delve into the reasons why you're under such close observation, remember this: your light shines brightly in a world often engulfed in darkness. This light, though beautiful, awakens a mixture of responses in others: admiration, fascination, and yes, sometimes envy. People are drawn to you even if they don't understand why. They sense something greater, something divine, and it compels them to stay close, to watch, and to seek answers through your life. By staying with us until the end, you'll gain clarity on these reasons and learn how to protect yourself from the negative energies that may accompany such attention. And trust me, the final reason will leave you speechless. It's a revelation that will not only surprise you, but also empower you to step confidently into the role you were born to fulfill. Are you ready to unravel the mystery of your influence and understand the power you hold? Let's begin this transformative journey together. God's chosen ones. 8 reasons why everyone is secretly watching you. Chosen. 1. Your presence carries a weight that is deeply felt by those around you. The energy you exude is not just powerful, but profoundly genuine, reaching into the very core of human emotions. It's as though your light illuminates every hidden corner of the soul, provoking feelings that range from pure joy to deep introspection. Have you ever noticed how people seem to react emotionally when you're near? Some are inspired and uplifted, while others may become uneasy, reflecting on their own lives in ways they wouldn't have otherwise. This effect isn't coincidental. It's a testament to the divine light you carry, which doesn't just shine, but stirs the hearts of others in a way that can be difficult to explain. In the presence of the chosen, something powerful happens. Have you ever had someone unexpectedly open up to you, sharing their most intimate thoughts and struggles without even realizing why they feel so comfortable doing so? This emotional pull is no accident. Like the prophet Elijah, whose presence caused even kings to tremble, your energy creates an environment where emotions flow freely, allowing others to connect and heal. When you walk into a room, there's no hiding the effect you have. People find themselves drawn to you, seeking validation, comfort, or simply a listening ear. The emotional depth you trigger in others is a reflection of the transformative power God has entrusted to you. This power can be seen in moments where people who are normally closed off begin to open up, feeling understood and validated in your presence. It's a reminder of how God uses His chosen ones to touch lives in unexpected ways, to heal wounds that no one else can see. Just like Jesus, who caused crowds to follow Him, drawn by His compassion and wisdom, your presence is magnetic because it is infused with divine purpose. What is it about you that causes such a strong response? Could it be that your authenticity makes people feel safe enough to confront their own vulnerabilities? Or perhaps it's the warmth of your spirit that reflects God's love, prompting others to share their own stories in search of understanding and connection. This connection is part of the divine mission you've been chosen for, to help others process and heal emotionally, often in ways that surprise even you. How often do you realize that you're not just interacting with others, but helping to shape their emotional journeys? Chosen. 1. The emotional environment you create is far from temporary. It is deeply transformative. The impact you have on others goes beyond their initial reactions. It plants seeds that continue to grow long after you've left their presence. Have you ever wondered why people often reflect on their time with you, feeling the need to revisit and understand the emotions you stirred within them? This introspection is not only a natural response, but a vital step in their emotional and spiritual journey. Through your presence, you act as a catalyst for these reflections, guiding others to confront their own emotions and begin the process of self-discovery. Think about how your interactions may leave a lasting imprint, much like the prophet Nathan, who helped King David confront his own sins and led him toward repentance. Your influence can prompt people to examine their own lives. This introspection is essential for growth. It helps people align themselves with God's will and develop a deeper understanding of their purpose. Your light serves as a beacon, guiding others through their inner struggles and allowing them to find the clarity they need to grow spiritually. Isn't it incredible how your authenticity and the power of your presence can spark such deep transformation in others? Your ability to inspire internal change doesn't just lead to personal reflection, it motivates others to take action. Have you noticed how people, in response to your presence, begin to make decisions that align more closely with their authentic selves? The emotions you stir encourage them to follow their own paths of purpose and integrity. You act as a reminder that living with passion and authenticity is not just possible, but necessary. Your life and actions serve as proof that it's worth living with purpose. Every decision someone makes after crossing paths with you is a reflection of the profound emotional impact you have. Just as the Apostle Paul inspired many to live boldly for Christ, your influence pushes others to follow their true calling and make positive changes in their lives. But the emotional influence you have doesn't stop there. It also creates a deep yearning for connection and community. People feel drawn to you, seeking a place where they can be understood and supported. When you're near, an atmosphere of acceptance fills the air, where emotions are validated and shared freely. This desire for connection is a powerful testament to your ability to build relationships that nurture and strengthen others. Just as Jesus created a community of believers who supported and uplifted each other, you too foster a sense of belonging wherever you go. This bond of connection you create doesn't only serve those around you, it enriches them, fostering empathy and compassion. Have you ever witnessed how others begin to look at the world through a more compassionate lens after being in your presence? It's as though they gain a new perspective, one that is more attuned to the emotions and struggles of others. This increased empathy isn't just a passing change, it is a direct result of the example you set. Like the Good Samaritan, who showed compassion and care for a stranger in need, you inspire those around you to embrace empathy and offer support to others. The emotional understanding that you awaken in them is a profound gift, one that leaves a lasting impact on their lives and relationships. In every connection, every interaction, you are demonstrating what it means to live with empathy, compassion, and integrity. This influence extends far beyond surface-level changes. It fosters deeper, more meaningful transformations in those you encounter. What a beautiful reminder of how God uses His chosen ones to illuminate the world, creating a ripple effect of emotional and spiritual growth in everyone they touch. Chosen one, your light radiates in such a way that it not only attracts admiration, but also evokes a quiet yet powerful envy from those who remain in the shadows. In a world that often embraces mediocrity and conformity, your brilliance stands out, offering a stark contrast to the norm. You embody authenticity in a way that many find difficult to replicate, and for those who have yet to discover their own path, your light becomes a beacon they both admire and fear. Have you ever felt the subtle, sometimes unspoken discomfort of others when you enter a room, or noticed the way some look at you with a hint of disdain? This reaction is not a reflection of your worth, but rather of their internal struggles, their insecurities, and their unaddressed fears. Envy is a natural response when someone feels overshadowed by the brilliance of another, though it is often masked by dismissive remarks, sarcastic comments, or attempts to undermine your accomplishments. Have you ever wondered why some people, rather than celebrate your victories, seem intent on diminishing them? This envy comes from their inability to recognize their own potential. They project their own fears and insecurities onto you, attempting to bring your light down to a level where they feel more comfortable. Yet, this reaction is actually a testament to the impact you have on them. Your presence challenges them, exposes their weaknesses, and forces them to confront their own unmet desires and unrealized potential. Just as in the story of Cain and Abel, where Cain's jealousy over Abel's favor with God led to his downfall, Envy often causes people to act out of a place of spiritual and emotional unrest. This subtle emotion isn't always expressed openly, but rather in the form of constant vigilance. People may watch your every move, waiting for a slip-up, a mistake, or a weakness that they can point to in order to feel superior. Have you ever experienced that feeling of being under constant scrutiny, as though everything you do is being examined? This kind of monitoring is draining not only for those who feel the need to keep a close eye on you, but also for you, as the subject of their gaze. However, this constant attention, even if negative, confirms just how much of an impact you have on those around you. Your light is undeniable. It's something they cannot ignore, no matter how much they might wish to. Beyond the disdain and surveillance, envy can also inspire imitation. Have you noticed how some people begin to mimic your actions, your style, or even your words? While they may not openly acknowledge it, this behavior reveals their hidden admiration for you. The very fact that they attempt to emulate you shows that they recognize something in you that they desire for themselves, whether it's your confidence, your success, or your ability to stay true to your path. Imitation is, in many ways, an acknowledgement of your greatness, even if it is veiled in negative actions. It's their way of reaching for something they see in you, even if they don't yet understand how to attain it on their own. In a sense, they are trying to align themselves with your brilliance, hoping that by copying you, they can capture a fraction of your light. This imitation and constant attention reflect the profound effect you have, even on those who may not openly express their admiration. Your light forces them to reckon with their own shortcomings and unspoken desires. Much like the Apostle Paul, whose journey and transformation inspired many to follow Christ, your life and actions serve as a powerful model, one that others feel drawn to, whether they acknowledge it or not. So, the next time you sense envy or experience imitative behavior, remember that these actions are not a reflection of your failure, but a sign of the deep, undeniable impact you have on those around you. You are showing them what's possible, what they can become, if only they step into the light themselves. Chosen one, the envy you encounter can often feel uncomfortable, especially when it manifests in subtle ways that leave you questioning its origin. But it's essential to recognize that this envy is not a reflection of your shortcomings. It is a mirror to the internal struggles of those around you. Your light shines so brightly that it exposes the insecurities and inadequacies within others, forcing them to confront parts of themselves that they'd rather keep hidden. Do you ever notice how your mere presence seems to stir something inside others, as if you're shining a light on the very things they are afraid to face? This is not a failure on your part, but rather a sign of your strength and authenticity. Your ability to stay true to yourself, regardless of external pressures, forces others to reckon with their own internal battles. It is a testament to your power that you can provoke such deep reflections in others. Just as a mirror reflects both light and shadow, so too does your presence reflect both the strengths and the weaknesses of those around you. The way people react to you, whether with admiration or envy, reveals much about their own spiritual and emotional state. Have you ever wondered why certain individuals, rather than celebrating your success, seem to feel threatened by it? It's because your light brings their own hidden struggles to the surface. They may not yet be ready to confront these parts of themselves, and in their discomfort, they may react with envy. This envy, however, is not a reflection of your failure, but a reminder of the profound impact you have. The Apostle Paul, in his letters, often spoke of how his actions provoked both admiration and opposition, yet he never wavered in his mission. Similarly, your authenticity can trigger a wide range of emotions in others, from admiration to discomfort. but it is always a reflection of the power of your presence. Over time, however, envy can transform. When people begin to acknowledge their own weaknesses and start to accept their true selves, they may begin to see your authenticity in a different light. The very qualities that once triggered envy can evolve into respect and admiration. Can you imagine how many lives are quietly being changed by your example, even if those changes are not immediately visible? As others observe your consistency and integrity, they may start to recognize that your ability to shine without fear is something they, too, can strive for. Your authenticity becomes a mirror that reflects not just their insecurities, but also the possibility of growth and self-improvement. Like David, who, despite his flaws, was known as a man after God's own heart, your genuine faith and unwavering integrity can inspire others to pursue their own paths of righteousness and authenticity. The initial discomfort caused by envy can be a powerful catalyst for transformation. It pushes people to examine their own lives, prompting them to ask, "What is it about this person that makes me feel this way?" This question, though uncomfortable, is a stepping stone toward personal growth. Your light, even when it causes discomfort, holds the potential to transform lives in profound and positive ways. The envy you provoke is not a sign of your failure, but rather confirmation that you are making a difference. Every dismissive glance, every sarcastic remark is a testament to the profound impact you have on those around you. Just like Jesus, who faced rejection and envy, yet continued his mission with unwavering purpose, you too are walking a path that challenges and transforms others. Your light is not only meant to illuminate your own path, but to lead others out of the darkness they may be trapped in. As you continue to shine authentically, the envy you encounter will eventually give way to respect, admiration, and a desire for personal growth in those around you. Your presence is a force that cannot be ignored, and it is a force that has the power to heal, inspire, and transform. Even when people resist, they are still being affected by the authenticity of your light. Your journey serves as a living testament to the strength that comes from staying true to oneself, and through it you will continue to spark change in the lives of others. Chosen one, your presence is an irresistible force that awakens an unquenchable curiosity in those around you. It's as though your very existence beckons people to learn more, to dive deeper into who you are, where your strength originates, and what fuels your drive. Your bright light and magnetic energy draw others in, creating an overwhelming desire to understand the source of your authenticity. Have you ever felt the eyes of others linger, as if they're trying to decipher the mystery that surrounds you? This curiosity is not just about who you are, but also about what makes you different. They are intrigued by the way you seem connected to something greater, something beyond their grasp, something that stirs a deep longing within them to experience the same sense of purpose and clarity. This curiosity often takes form in direct questions. People may inquire about your beliefs, your life experiences, and what motivates your every action. They want to know the secret behind your strength, how you manage to remain so steadfast and grounded. But what they don't realize is that this search for understanding is not just about you, it's about them. In their attempts to understand you, they are also attempting to unlock the secrets of their own potential. Have you ever noticed how people seek to understand you, but in doing so, they begin to discover something about themselves? It's as if your authenticity acts as a mirror, reflecting their own desires and questions, encouraging them to uncover their own inner light. The curiosity you spark can lead people to go beyond casual questions and engage in investigative behaviors. They might turn to others to gather information about you, or even discreetly search for details about your life, hoping to uncover the key to your strength. This behavior is not just idle gossip or superficial interest. It's a direct result of the profound impact you have. People feel that there is something in you, something worth learning, something that can enrich their lives. Your life becomes a source of inspiration and guidance for those who may not yet fully understand how they can replicate the peace, clarity, and strength that you embody. Like the early disciples who followed Jesus, seeking answers to their own spiritual journeys, others feel an urge to learn from you, even if they don't always express it openly. Over time, this insatiable curiosity evolves into a desire for deeper connection. People want to be close to you, share moments of your life, and learn from your direct experiences. They feel that by being near you, they are somehow connecting with something far greater than themselves, a spiritual force that can provide clarity and guidance. This search for connection is a powerful reminder of the impact you have on others. Your presence, even in the simplest moments, becomes a source of inspiration for their own paths. Just like the early Christians who gathered around apostles to hear wisdom and learn from their experiences, those around you long for a deeper connection, hoping that by sharing in your journey, they can tap into the divine power and insight you carry. Curiosity can also ignite deep internal reflections within others. As people engage with you, they begin to look inward, questioning their own lives, choices, and spiritual journeys. They wonder how they can achieve the same level of authenticity and inner peace that you radiate. Have you ever noticed how people start to look at their own lives differently after an interaction with you? Your presence serves as a mirror, not just for their external behavior, but for their internal struggles and desires. It pushes them to confront parts of themselves they may have been avoiding, sparking a desire for self-improvement. Your influence challenges them to strive for more, to reach for their highest potential. This process of self-reflection is a testament to the powerful impact you have. Through you, others begin to see the possibilities of what they can become, prompting them to embark on their own journey of self-discovery and growth. This curiosity often leads to imitative behavior, where people begin to mimic your actions, words, or even your style. While they may not consciously recognize that they are doing so, this imitation speaks volumes about the impact you have. The way you live your life, the authenticity you embody, becomes a model they wish to replicate in their own way. Your light is so powerful that others naturally seek to capture a piece of it for themselves. Just as the Apostle Paul inspired many to follow his example, others around you may begin to model their lives after the qualities they admire in you. This behavior, though sometimes subconscious, is a clear sign of the profound effect you have on those around you. Your presence is magnetic, and the curiosity you inspire is a sure indicator that you are making a difference in the lives of others. Each question asked, each attempt at imitation, is a testament to the power and authenticity of your presence. People cannot help but be drawn to you, not just because of what you have to offer, but because your energy reflects the vast potential within them. Your life, as a living manifestation of human potential, encourages others to rise to their best selves. Your light is transformative. It inspires, it draws people in, and it leads them on a journey of self-discovery, growth, and spiritual awakening. Just as a lighthouse guides ships through stormy seas, your presence lights the way for others to follow, helping them find their own path toward authenticity and divine purpose. Chosen one, there is something uniquely powerful about your presence that makes others feel a deep sense of protection and security when they are near you. It's as if your very energy exudes a calming, reassuring force, creating a safe haven for those around you. People gravitate toward you not just for your wisdom or light, but for the feeling of peace you offer. This sense of security is a direct reflection of the profound impact you have on others. Your light doesn't just illuminate the world, it soothes and comforts, offering a sanctuary where people feel safe to be vulnerable. Have you ever noticed how others seem to find calm simply by being near you, as if your presence alone shields them from the chaos of life? You're often seen as a guardian, a protector, even without uttering a single word. Like the shepherd in Psalm 23, who leads his flock to safety and peace, your very being conveys a sense of trust and security. Those around you feel that they are in capable hands, that no matter what happens, they are safe with you. This protection manifests itself in the ways others open up to you. People begin to share their innermost thoughts, feelings, and fears, knowing that they will be heard and understood. There's no fear of judgment when they are in your presence. Instead, they experience a comforting embrace of empathy and compassion. This trust is a powerful reflection of the environment you create, a space where others feel free to be authentic and true to themselves. How often do you see others come to you with their struggles, knowing that your presence alone will provide them with the comfort and validation they need? But the impact you have doesn't stop there. Your sense of protection also inspires resilience in those you touch. When people know that they have a support system in you, they find the courage to face the challenges of life head-on. It's as though your steady presence is a constant reminder that they are not alone in their journey. Like a shield, your protective energy fortifies them, helping them to remain strong and steady in the face of adversity. With you near, they feel equipped to take on whatever obstacles may come their way. The Apostle Paul, when encouraging the early Christians, reminded them that God was their refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Similarly, your ability to provide a sense of protection instills confidence in others, enabling them to move forward with faith and courage, knowing that they are supported. This sense of protection also sparks a desire for reciprocity. When people experience your care and security, they feel compelled to return the favor. It's not just a one-way street. Your presence creates a cycle of mutual support. Just as you provide comfort and safety, others begin to offer the same to you, strengthening the bonds of trust and community. This reciprocal exchange is a powerful reminder of how your light fosters an environment of care and compassion, where people not only support each other, but actively contribute to the well-being of those around them. The sense of protection you provide doesn't just benefit those you interact with. It creates a ripple effect, encouraging a deeper sense of community and interconnectedness. In turn, the protection and guidance you offer often lead to significant transformations in the lives of those around you. Have you ever witnessed someone change for the better simply because they felt safe and supported by your presence? It's as if your light encourages them to step into their power, to make decisions that reflect their true selves. With you as their example, they begin to approach life with greater confidence, trusting that they too can face challenges and succeed. Your presence serves as a beacon, guiding them on their journeys of growth and self-discovery. They feel inspired to reach higher, do more, and become more. Like the Israelites who were led through the wilderness by God's guiding hand, your influence leads others toward their true potential, encouraging them to pursue their dreams and ambitions with clarity and purpose. This feeling of protection also fosters a greater sense of self-confidence. People who feel safe and supported in your presence often experience shifts within themselves, internal changes that encourage them to pursue their dreams with greater determination. Your ability to make others feel secure and empowered fosters a newfound sense of purpose, giving them the strength to overcome obstacles that once seemed insurmountable. They wake up with renewed clarity about their goals, confident that they can achieve what they once thought impossible. This internal shift, sparked by your steady and protective presence, helps them align more closely with their true aspirations and values. Just as God gave strength to Joshua before leading the Israelites into the Promised Land, your presence empowers those around you to move forward with clarity, courage, and faith. Your influence becomes the foundation upon which others build their dreams and lives. In everything you do, you are a living testament to the power of protection and guidance. Your light not only nurtures and comforts, but also inspires others to grow stronger, more confident, and more aligned with their true purpose. By offering a sense of security and safety, you help others awaken their own resilience and pursue lives of greater fulfillment. Your role as a protector is not only a gift to those you touch, but it is also a reminder that we are all part of a larger, interconnected community, each offering care and strength to the other. Through your light, you create a ripple effect of positivity, growth, and empowerment. Chosen. 1. Your presence is a powerful force that awakens a spiritual consciousness in those around you, stirring within them a deep yearning to understand the mysteries of life and the divine. Have you ever felt how your energy seems to draw others closer, making them seek out the deeper meaning behind their existence? Just as Jesus' light shone brightly, drawing people from all walks of life to seek his wisdom, your light compels others to question their beliefs and explore new spiritual dimensions. This awakening is not a small event, but a profound, transformative experience that encourages people to look beyond the surface and search for a deeper connection with themselves and the universe. This spiritual awakening often manifests as a longing for answers, an inner call to seek more. Just as the disciples followed Jesus, eager to learn from him, people around you begin to seek knowledge through spiritual practices, meditation, or by diving into sacred texts. They are no longer content with the surface-level understanding of life, but feel an urgent need to go deeper. How often have you seen others suddenly inspired to explore their spirituality, all because of the subtle shift your presence inspires? In the book of Jeremiah 29:13, God promises, "You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart." Your presence creates that spark, a moment where people begin to earnestly seek understanding, motivated by the light you exude. As this spiritual awakening unfolds, people often begin to make significant changes in their lives. The decisions they make are now more aligned with their spiritual values, and they seek a life that is more authentic and meaningful. This transformation reflects the way that Jesus called his disciples to leave behind their old lives and follow him. Matthew 4:19. Just as they were called to embrace a new purpose, those around you feel compelled to live more authentically, guided by their deeper spiritual understanding. Have you ever seen someone start to make bold changes, inspired by the authenticity you demonstrate in your own life? Your example serves as a catalyst for this transformation, helping them step into the lives they were meant to lead. The spiritual awakening you trigger also leads people to a deeper connection with the divine. Like the psalmist who wrote, "As the deer pants for streams of water, so my soul pants for you, my God." Psalm 42:1. People around you begin to long for that connection with something greater than themselves. Your light points them toward a higher calling, urging them to cultivate their own relationship with the divine. Do you ever notice how people feel an internal pull to deepen their spiritual practices when they are near you, as if your presence reminds them of a higher purpose? This awakening, which begins as an internal shift, manifests in external actions. People begin to make decisions that reflect their newfound understanding of their spiritual values. They pursue their dreams with more clarity and confidence, knowing they are following a higher calling. In Philippians 4:13, Paul says, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." people around you begin to internalize this truth, waking up with a new sense of determination and courage, inspired by the spiritual growth they experience in your presence. Your light offers them a clear vision of what's possible, and they find the strength to pursue their aspirations with renewed vigor. As people are inspired by your way of living, they are also motivated to seek more and become more. Just as Paul encouraged believers to run with perseverance the race marked out for us, Hebrews 12:1, your example pushes others to strive for more, to grow spiritually, to do more meaningful work, and to align their lives with their true purpose. Have you ever witnessed someone who seemed uncertain of their path, but, after encountering your light, began walking boldly toward their destiny? That internal shift is not just about gaining clarity, it's about moving forward with purpose, fueled by the inspiration you provide. In everything you do, you are embodying the essence of spiritual awakening. Your light leads others on a journey of self-discovery, helping them reconnect with their spiritual selves and with the divine. Like the shepherd leading the flock to still waters, Psalm 23:2, you guide others toward peace and purpose, helping them navigate their spiritual journeys with greater clarity. Through your presence, people awaken to the truth of who they are and who they are meant to be. Their lives become more aligned with their deepest aspirations, and that transformation is a testament to the profound impact you have. This spiritual awakening doesn't just inspire, it empowers. People are not just waking up, they are stepping into their own power, knowing that with their spiritual values as their guide, they can achieve anything. Your presence serves as a constant reminder that we are all part of a larger, divine plan, and that we have the strength to overcome obstacles, pursue our dreams, and live authentically. Just as Jesus called the disciples to follow him, you're calling others to follow their own divine path, leading them to a life of purpose, authenticity, and spiritual fulfillment. Chosen one, your presence serves as a beacon for the dreams and aspirations of those who encounter you. It's as though you carry within you the hopes of others who project their deepest desires onto you. Your enlightened presence, coupled with your way of living with purpose and authenticity, makes you more than just a role model. You become a reflection of everything they wish to be. Have you ever noticed how people seem to look at you as the embodiment of their highest aspirations, seeing in you a life they want to live, a person they want to become? This powerful projection is not a mere coincidence. It is a testament to the profound impact you have on those around you. Just as a mirror reflects the image before it, your presence reflects their hopes, dreams, and hidden potential. This projection often shows itself in subtle but telling ways, such as in imitative behavior. People begin to mimic your actions, your words, and even your style, hoping to capture a piece of what makes you unique. They may not even realize it, but they are unconsciously drawn to your way of being, believing that by emulating you, they can step into a life that mirrors the one they admire. This imitation is not a sign of weakness, but rather an indication of the strength of your influence. Just as Jesus' disciples were inspired by his example and followed his teachings, people around you begin to reflect your actions in their own lives. The effect you have on them is undeniable. It is an influence that causes change, even in ways they might not be fully aware of. But this projection does more than just inspire imitation. It triggers deep introspection. As people reflect on your example, they are compelled to look inward. They begin to question their own choices, their own dreams, and the life they are currently living. Am I living authentically? Am I doing enough to pursue my true purpose? These are the questions that arise in their minds, and they are questions sparked by your presence. In seeing how you live with such clarity and purpose, they are encouraged to consider new possibilities for themselves. This process of self-reflection is a crucial step in their own spiritual and personal growth. How many times have you seen someone, after being around you, become more aware of their own potential, ready to take action toward their goals. You, chosen one, become a mirror for others, a reflection of both their potential and their challenges. Your example not only shows them what is possible, but also encourages them to reach for more. Like the prophet Samuel, who guided Israel's leaders, you help those around you see the possibilities that lie within them, urging them to rise above their circumstances and seek the higher calling God has for them. Your light doesn't just show others where they are, it illuminates the path to where they can go. This projection of dreams and aspirations also manifests as a deep desire for connection. People want to be near you, to spend time with you, and to learn from your experiences. They feel as though by connecting with you, they are tapping into something greater than themselves, something deeply spiritual and transformative. This yearning for connection is a clear sign of the powerful impact you have. Like the disciples who sat at the feet of Jesus, hoping to learn from him, others feel that by drawing near to you, they are drawing nearer to their own potential and spiritual growth. Your presence fosters this deep sense of belonging and understanding, making others feel like they are part of something bigger. The search for connection is a testament to the way you influence and inspire others. They are drawn to you because your light creates a space where they can begin to see the path to their own transformation. Just as the woman with the issue of blood reached out, knowing that touching Jesus' garment would heal her. Mark 5:28. People instinctively reach out to you, hoping to be healed or inspired by your presence. The projection of their dreams and aspirations doesn't stop with admiration. It often leads to tangible, life-altering decisions. After reflecting on your example, people are moved to make choices that better align with their values, their passions, and their ultimate goals. You inspire them to seek more, do more, and become more, just as God called Abraham to leave his comfort zone and step into the unknown with faith. Genesis 12:1-3. Your light empowers them to live more authentically and pursue the dreams they once thought unattainable. As they wake up each day, they carry within them a renewed sense of determination and purpose, encouraged by the example you set. This internal shift that your presence inspires promotes a stronger sense of direction and purpose. People who have been awakened by your light often feel a clearer path ahead of them. They are ready to tackle obstacles, overcome doubts, and move forward with confidence. This transformation is not just a fleeting change, it is the beginning of a more fulfilling and meaningful life, one that aligns more closely with their true aspirations. Like a compass guiding a ship toward its destination, you help others navigate their own journeys with greater confidence and hope. Through your example, you show them that it is not only possible to live the life of their dreams, but that they have the power within them to create it. You, chosen one, serve as a continuum, a living example of what it means to live with purpose and authenticity. The ripple effect of your influence continues to touch the lives of others, encouraging them to step into their own power and pursue their dreams with unwavering determination. Your presence is not just a reflection of your own journey, but a catalyst that transforms the lives of everyone you encounter, inspiring them to live lives that are more aligned with their highest potential. Chosen one, your presence is nothing short of captivating, a magnetic force that draws attention and thought from even the most distracted souls. It's as if your very essence carries a sacred energy, one that alters the atmosphere wherever you go. When you enter a room, it's as if the energy shifts, becoming more vibrant, more alive, as if the space itself recognizes your arrival. People feel this transformation, even if they are unaware of the cause. Like moths drawn to a flame, they find themselves irresistibly pulled toward you. Have you ever noticed how, in a room full of people, eyes often find their way to you, even when you least expect it? It's not just curiosity, It's something deeper, something spiritual. This magnetic attraction manifests in subtle ways: furtive glances, whispered conversations, and an almost tangible sense that everyone is trying to capture just a bit of your energy. It's as though you emit a frequency that resonates with the deepest parts of others, sparking an unspoken curiosity that they can't ignore. The way people are drawn to you without fully understanding why mirrors the way Christ's light drew people from all walks of life. When Jesus passed through towns, crowds gathered around him, drawn not only by his teachings, but by the very essence of his being. Similarly, you carry a presence that stirs something deep within others. A fascination they can't quite explain, but are undeniably drawn to. This fascination is a blend of wonder and mystery, a silent quest to understand the source of your light. When people look at you, it's as though they are seeing something they can't fully comprehend, yet something they know holds great power. It's almost as if they are in the presence of the divine, like Moses encountering the burning bush. Something holy, something transformative. This sacred reverence is often mixed with awe, and people may even feel small in comparison, yet inspired to seek out more. Your light doesn't just illuminate the space around you, it also shines into the deepest corners of the souls of those who observe you, prompting them to reflect on their own inner landscapes. Do you ever notice how people seem to look at you, not just with admiration, but with a desire to understand what makes you so different, so authentic? Like a shining star in a dark sky, you provide light in places that were once shadowed, offering guidance and inspiration to those who see it. Yet, this light is not without its discomfort. Much like the sun, which can both warm and blind, your presence brings clarity that forces people to confront truths they may not want to face. Have you ever felt how the very energy you emit forces others to reckon with their own lives, their own truths? Your light doesn't merely brighten the room, it exposes the hidden corners of people's hearts, compelling them to confront parts of themselves they would rather ignore. This mix of wonder and discomfort often leaves people in a state of both admiration and internal conflict. They are drawn to you, yet sometimes repelled by the truths they see reflected in you. Your presence is a mirror, one that reveals both strength and vulnerability in those who observe you. Just as the Apostle Paul spoke of how the light of Christ exposes both the darkness and the righteousness in our hearts. Ephesians 5:13. Your light reveals the strengths and weaknesses of those around you. People see themselves more clearly when they are near you, whether they are ready to accept it or not. It's as if you reflect the best and worst of them, creating an internal tug-of-war, an invitation to step into their own truth, even if it's uncomfortable. How often have you noticed that people seem to either shy away or grow closer to you after they have had a moment of reflection? It's because your light compels them to face themselves, to understand who they truly are. You're not just a source of fascination, you are a catalyst for change. Just as light exposes the true nature of things in its path, your presence brings to the surface what people may have hidden from themselves. This can be a painful process, but it is a necessary one. Like the refining fire described in Malachi 3:3, your light purifies, challenges, and ultimately transforms. Those who come into contact with you are not merely admiring a beautiful light from afar, they are being changed by it, forced to confront both their greatness and their flaws. Through you, they are reminded of the potential within themselves to grow, to heal, and to become the best version of who God has called them to be. And just like the light that guides ships through dark waters, you are guiding others on their journey, helping them see their own path more clearly, even if it's a journey of discomfort and growth. Chosen one, the fascination you awaken in others is a clear sign of the profound impact your presence has on the world. You don't simply pass through life. You transform the environment around you, even in ways that remain unseen and silent to the casual observer. Every look, every sigh of wonder or discomfort directed at you is a silent acknowledgement of the power you carry. Have you ever noticed how, without even trying, you seem to draw attention from those around you? It's not just a casual glance or passing curiosity. It's something deeper, an unconscious recognition of the light you radiate. You are a being of light, and that light cannot be ignored. It illuminates, it transforms, and it leaves an indelible mark on those who encounter it. This fascination is not random. It's a reflection of the significance and purpose of your mission. You are a force for transformation, one that stirs deep emotions in those around you. The energy you emit has the power to shift perceptions, challenge preconceptions, and inspire change. Much like how the presence of Jesus sparked wonder and sometimes discomfort among those who encountered him, your presence too is a reflection of divine purpose, a light that reveals even when it makes others uncomfortable. Have you ever thought about the way people gravitate toward you, trying to absorb some of the energy you carry? They sense that there's something about you they need, something they want to understand, even if they can't quite put it into words. This attraction often leads people to behave in ways that even they may not fully comprehend. They may find themselves seeking your attention or trying to draw closer to you, sometimes without knowing why. There's an unconscious draw to your presence, as if your energy can fill a void within them. It's as though they intuitively recognize that being near you will somehow illuminate their own paths. This behavior isn't always overt, but it's felt deeply by you. Furtive glances, the quiet observation from the corners of rooms, the subtle shifts in body language, these are all signs that people are deeply intrigued by you. Just like the crowds that followed Jesus, eager to hear his words and experience his presence, people around you are magnetically drawn to your light, even if they don't fully understand the source of their attraction. They may avoid direct eye contact, but you can feel their eyes on you, following your movements, hanging on to every word you say, or watching how you carry yourself. Have you noticed how people sometimes ask indirect or seemingly innocent questions, all while trying to gather more information about you without exposing their curiosity? This behavior is driven by a mix of admiration and an intense desire to understand what makes you so captivating. It's as if they're trying to peel back the layers of mystery surrounding you, hoping to discover the secret that makes your presence so magnetic. This silent observation often turns into a detailed analysis of your every action. People study the way you speak, the way you move, and even your facial expressions, trying to decode the signals you emit. It's as though they believe that by analyzing you, they can uncover something profound about your true nature. They observe your behavior, your mannerisms, and even how you react to others, as if searching for clues to the source of your light. This analytical behavior is a clear sign of the impact you have. It's not just superficial admiration, it's an almost irresistible need to understand you on a deeper level. Like a scientist studying a new phenomenon, people become captivated by your every move. You become, perhaps unknowingly, the subject of their fascination and study. This is not something you actively encourage, but rather a natural consequence of the energy you radiate. People are drawn to you because they instinctively sense that there is more to you than meets the eye, something beyond your outward actions, something divine that resonates with their own souls. The fascination you inspire is a testament to the profound impact you have on the world around you. Your life, your presence, and your light become an open book for others to explore, to learn from, and to seek guidance within. Chosen one. The intrigue you inspire often extends far beyond direct interactions. People may find themselves thinking about you, even when you are not around, reflecting on the conversations you've had, analyzing your actions, and trying to understand the deeper meaning behind them. Your presence leaves an indelible mark, lingering in the minds and hearts of those who encounter you. Have you ever noticed how, long after you've left a room, people still seem to carry a piece of you with them? It's as if your light continues to shine even in your absence, casting a quiet glow that draws them back to reflect on the wisdom and energy you've shared. This lasting impression is not an accident. It is a testament to the profound impact you have on others, one that doesn't fade with distance, but instead continues to resonate in the deepest parts of those you touch. This intrigue often triggers an internal journey in others, leading them to confront their own insecurities and unaddressed feelings. Your presence forces them to face aspects of themselves they may not want to acknowledge. Just as light reveals hidden flaws and imperfections, your light shines into the corners of their hearts, prompting self-reflection. In the same way that Christ, through his teachings, often revealed the hearts of those around him, your very presence acts as a mirror for others. It reveals the parts of themselves they'd rather ignore or suppress. How many times have you witnessed someone becoming more introspective after an encounter with you, as if your presence had uncovered something within them that they hadn't considered before? This internal confrontation can be uncomfortable, even painful at times, but it is an essential part of their journey toward growth and self-acceptance. Just as the Apostle Paul spoke of how trials refine us, Romans 5:3-4, your presence serves as a catalyst for growth. People may initially feel uneasy, but that discomfort is a sign of transformation, an invitation to step into a higher version of themselves. Your light doesn't just illuminate the world around you, it provokes reflection, forcing others to confront the parts of their lives they might have left untouched. Even in silence, you inspire change. Every furtive glance, every quiet thought that follows your interactions is a testament to the power you carry. The intrigue you awaken, though often unspoken, is an undeniable force. Your presence inspires internal shifts, even in the most subtle or fleeting moments. Just as the sun shines and its warmth lingers long after it sets, your influence extends beyond the immediate moment, inspiring transformation that continues long after you've left. People are drawn to you, not only because of the energy you exude, but because that energy invites them to look inward, to question, to grow, and ultimately, to become the best version of themselves. Your presence is a force for good, a quiet yet powerful catalyst for change, even in the most seemingly inconspicuous interactions. Chosen one, you are a living manifestation of human potential, and this potential shines brightly in everything you do. It's not just your actions that reflect this truth, it's the way you live, the way you face each challenge with resilience and grace. Every obstacle you overcome serves as a testament to your strength and the profound importance of your mission. You are not just living your life, you are embodying the possibility of greatness, the potential that exists in all of us when we are aligned with our true purpose. Have you ever considered how every challenge you face, every trial you endure, serves as proof of your unwavering strength? The signs that you appear in people's dreams are not mere coincidences. They are evidence that your light is so powerful, so undeniable, that it reaches into the deepest parts of others, even in their subconscious. Your light is a force that resonates far beyond the physical world, igniting transformation and stirring change in ways you might never fully see. Like a guiding star in the night sky, your presence inspires others to pursue their own paths, pushing them toward growth and healing. Have you noticed how, even in quiet moments, people are drawn to you, as if they feel the pull of something greater? This pull is your light, radiating outward, touching lives in ways that cannot be ignored. The path of a chosen one is never easy, but every step you take is a victory over adversity. Just like the Israelites wandered in the desert before reaching the Promised Land, you too walk a path that is filled with challenges. Yet, each challenge is an opportunity for growth and a step closer to fulfilling your sacred mission. The road may be tough, but your resilience and strength are a reflection of the divine purpose you carry within you. Every hurdle you overcome is a victory not just for you, but for the world around you. Have you ever realized how your journey, no matter how difficult, inspires those who witness it to find their own courage? You are leading not just by words, but by example. Your mission is sacred and vital to the world. It is not by chance that you have been chosen to walk this path. The divine hand upon your life is evident in the way you rise time and time again to face each new challenge with unwavering faith. This mission is a beacon of hope and transformation for the world, and it is why you must continue, no matter how difficult the journey may seem. Remember that each step you take, each victory over adversity, strengthens not only your own purpose, but also the purpose of those around you. You are not just walking for yourself, you are walking for the world, like Christ, who endured the cross for the salvation of others. Your path may be challenging, but it is also powerful, purposeful, and life-changing. Keep walking, keep shining, and know that with each step, you are fulfilling a divine purpose that will continue to transform lives. As we've explored today, there are many reasons why everyone is secretly watching you. The divine protection, favor, and purpose that God has placed over your life are undeniable, and it's no wonder that others are captivated by your presence. You are living proof that God's chosen ones shine in a way that attracts attention, whether positive or negative. But through it all, remember that the eyes of the Lord are always on you, guiding your path and helping you stand strong in your purpose. If this message has touched you, I encourage you to consider supporting us through a super thanks. Your contributions help us continue sharing these empowering messages, and we are grateful for any support you give, whether it's through a donation or simply by watching. Thank you so much for being here today. Whether you've donated or not, your presence, your faith, and your heart matter. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Sharing this message with others can help spread God's light even further. May you be blessed abundantly as you continue to walk in His purpose, knowing that you are never alone. God's protection and favor are always with you.